as a version of Trumpy Russian propaganda taken over the minds of Americans who still think Trump is saving the country. Odds are, everyone knows someone who lives in the MAGA alternate reality nourished by a form of propaganda similar to Russian warfare tactics from Maskirovka. In my opinion, reflexive control was absolutely used on all those who have been held captive by the Q-MAGA alternate reality. From what I understand, reflexive control is a tactic where specially prepared information is conveyed to an adversary to incline them to voluntarily make predetermined decisions that are against their own interests. It's hard to live and communicate with those who believe in this alternate reality because while they live in fantasy land, the rest of us are all left to struggle and deal with the pain and cold realities of everyday life in the real world. Russian warfare tactics pulled from Maskirovka are used to bring appeasement or calm by making the enemy believe that pre-planned, harmless training operations are taking place rather than preparations for offensive action, thus reducing their vigilance. The overall tactics of Maskirovka aim to achieve strategic objectives by influencing perceptions and decision-making with minimal use of force, often by making the target population believe there is no immediate threat or that the situation is under control. I've heard many times from those I know living in Magaland not to worry and that the military is in control, and this is the biggest military sting the world has ever seen. It's going to be biblical. Did the Russians, alongside Trump, create this elaborate messaging system to pass on to the American population? I know many of the Trumpers think the military has been in control the whole time Biden was president, and that Trump was really the commander-in-chief because the election was stolen. Those who fell hard for it thought we just needed to officially vote Trump in again for optics. Then we would finally start seeing arrests. The propagandist grifters feeding all this constantly tell their audience that all is going according to plan and that the patriots are still winning. They make their audience think they did some groundbreaking research and are far more awake than the rest of the population. The believers just need to be patient and wait for everyone else to wake up. They are told by the propagandists that this awakening has to occur naturally over time in order to avoid public uprising, which is why the followers accept all the goalpost moving. They think Trump caught them all, them being the deep state. They think we got them all and chant, where we go one, we go all. This sure sounds like manipulated minds to me, especially when I look around and observe everyday people living in hardship and misery. Meanwhile, these manipulated folks are blissfully thinking the golden age is upon us and Trump saved us all. This is why no one questions him when he has clearly lied to the public, like, for example, when he promised he'd have the horrific war between Russia and Ukraine ended in 24 hours if he became president, and that he just wanted people to stop dying. Well, it's been almost a year, and so many people continue to die over there, our own veterans, something that our president ignores. There's many accounts from those who actually see the war firsthand that since he got involved, the war only got worse over there. Maybe if everyone wasn't in this Trumpy Russian warfare tactic trance, there'd be more frustration and disgust with the people who are feeding constant lies and manipulation. It's what they deserve. I've never felt more defeated, disgusted, and discouraged in my life than I do now. I actually sought out input from those who serve or have served our country, and so far it seems they have no idea what I am talking about when I asked if there is and has been this undercover military operation led by Trump to save our country from the deep state. To me, the lack of knowledge about this idea from those who actually are in the military only proves that this is propaganda, and it worked on way too much of the country. These people who have succumbed to the propaganda live in this make-believe world thinking there is nothing to worry about. They go about living in this delusion that Trump and the military have been in control since 2020. Hence, they are pacified and have put all their trust in this idea. They were sold that the military and Trump have it all under control and will save the fate of our country, so they think they can just sit back and relax and enjoy the show. This guy, Derek Johnson, goes by Rattletrap1776 online, is one of those podcasters spreading this narrative. He is a veteran and claims to be an expert in military law. He wrote to books The Midnight Rider and The Midnight Rider Rides Again, both of which provide his analysis that he bases on military law too. Describe this undercover military operation that many of the MAGA people are thinking is and has been going on in the background for years. They believe it me. These people who fell into the trap think they did their research and are far more awake and informed than the rest of the population, but in actuality, they have no idea they have been brainwashed by Trumpy Russian propaganda, and things likely won't turn out the way they think it will.